Good morning. Welcome to Live True with JT. I'm JT and I am training to run the Grand Canyon, rim to rim to rim, and my goal is 16 hours. It's October 24th. It's just right around 7 o'clock in the morning. So far, let's see, I've gone about 6.5 miles, something like that. It's taken me about an hour and a half. And so things are going pretty good. I'm feeling really good today. So last week I didn't feel that great, and I just decided to take it easy this week. I didn't do anything. I think I was fighting a little something. But I feel really good today. So I thought I was just gonna dial it back and do about 5 miles or something. But I'm feeling good. So I am gonna do 10 miles today and call it good. Wow, it's just beautiful. It's really beautiful this morning. The sunrise was amazing. I don't know how well it's coming out, but that sky is amazing. It's so beautiful this morning. There's some clouds, the sun's coming up, and they're just all pink and shades of purple and stuff like that. Man, it is awesome. So beautiful. Whoa, that's so cool. Oh man. It's just amazing. I hope you can see this in the camera. You know, this camera just isn't good with low light, but wow. Just a wonderful view. Just a minute. I gotta get a rock out of my shoe. It wasn't that big. Yeah, just a little tiny pebble. But you get those in your shoes, you gotta get them out because they can cause problems. Anyways, I'm sitting here on this bench, getting a rock out of my shoe. Fun stuff. It's just an awesome day. I was really tired actually this morning too, but I said I'm gonna come out here, and once I got going, wow, I feel good. So that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, awesome. I have a good amount of energy today. So I guess taking the week and just relaxing helped a lot. Because I feel good. And I'm running a lot more today than I have been, and my body just wants to keep going, so that's pretty cool. Happy about that. You know, progress is an interesting thing when you're doing these long endurance things. You know, it's hard to measure, it's hard to see if you're improving. It's so incremental. A lot of things are that way, actually. You know, if you're working on some big goal, a lot of times, it's a little bit at a time, over time, and sometimes it feels like, man, am I getting any closer? Am I getting any better? And you are. The key is just to keep going, a little bit at a time. Notice what's working, makes what's not working, and make adjustments. And that's what I've been trying to do. Morning. So, I don't know, slowly. Inch my way forward over time. Speaking of, working on big goals and one bit at a time. So I've been working at this pretty consistently, with a few pretty, big breaks in between. So since 2018, and to a lesser extent since 2015. 2015, very first time I had ever visited the Grand Canyon was to go hike it rim to rim to rim. And at that time our goal was 24 hours. And that year I failed. I made it to the top of the North Rim, but as I was going up there, struggling my way up the North Rim, and you know, it was like 2 in the morning, something like that, there were some runners coming down. I was 44 years old at the time, really feeling all the aches and pains, and these runners are coming down and I'm miserable, and they're all excited, and I'm thinking, just wait till you get to the other side. You're happy now, but just wait and see. But there was part of my mind, I was like just fascinated, just amazed that these people were, you know, bold enough to think that they could run the Grand Canyon, you know. And I just thought, wow, that's impossible. And at least, one, they're crazy, and two, that would be impossible for me, because, you know, I'm getting old, and to think that I could do that is, you know, just not even in the realm of possibility. It's incomprehensible. But that planted a seed in my mind that never went away. And so I failed that year. When I went back 2 years later in 2017, I trained and stuff, and I was able to do it. But, you know, and of course at the end, after I was done and did it, there's a prevailing thought in my mind that, man, I think I could have done that faster. So, and that sort of started this whole thing. And truthfully, I really believe that in 2018, a few years ago, I had the fitness to do it. I just mismanaged my nutrition. I didn't get enough electrolytes, and that caused me into, you know, sent me into a tailspin. I didn't really know how to correct it because I didn't have enough experience, enough knowledge to pinpoint that I was as low as I was in electrolytes. Because of that, I stopped eating because I was nauseous, and it just kind of brought me into this irrecoverable or unrecoverable crash. And so it didn't work. The ranger stopped me at the ranger station, and I had to stay there for a few hours. I got up at 4 a.m. the next morning, or 3:30 or something, and then continued on my way, and I was able to do it. But it took me like 30 hours around the whole thing because of that extended break at the ranger station. So I've gone back since, and you can see videos on this channel of each of these adventures if you're interested in that. But so I'm still training, you know, still wanting to go back, and I still want to do it in 16 hours, and that's why I'm here, and I'm here talking to you. Thanks for coming along. I hope you're enjoying this little journey, and now that I've rested a little bit, I think I want to get back to running because I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm going to keep on keeping on. Okay, here we are again at the parking lot. Let's see, I've done about, Strava here says, done about 11.2 miles. Took me about 2 hours and 40 minutes, something like that. About a 14 and a half minute pace. And okay, another one down. I'm glad to be done, but man, it was awesome. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Doggy, he wants to be on camera. GoPro, stop recording.